Hey guys, I'm Lexia. We just decided as Whitewater youth that we're just going to take a trip to Fern Bank today out on this nice crisp fall day. So we're just going to talk about how Jesus proves that God is for us today. What's up guys? Want to say your names?
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
Caitlin.
Reed. It is crisp.
It is a crisp
Yes.
fall day. It's kind of cloudy.
Crisp.
Yes, very crisp. Caitlin's got the flannel. It's nice.
Well done.
Thank you.
So have you guys ever had to wait for something that you really wanted, and like what was it and how long did you have to wait?
Christmas, 364 days every year.
Oh my gosh.
It's so long.
I mean,
so
he's not
long.
wrong.
That's
That is
true.
probably what I wait for.
Yeah, it
think.
hurts.
It is
What
my
else
favorite
are we gonna
holiday.
wait? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Not the snow though. I'm not a big fan.
I love this.
I don't get in. I don't like getting in a crazy repetition, but every Sunday, I look forward to every,
Yeah.
and then I have to wait every
Yeah.
6 days.
That's true.
That's true.
It takes a long time.
That is a long time. Weeks can be a very long time.
Yeah, mine's kind of sad. I wait for my homework deadline. Like I get excited when it's like Sunday at 11:59, because then it's like a.
Yeah, I like
it's like
that.
it's like a restart kind
You're
of, and
accomplished.
yeah, but it's like all on me. I could finish it whenever I wanted to, but I tend to
True.
wait till like Sunday night.
Like game time.
Yeah.
Sundays, NFL,
Sundays.
Bengals. Except I wait for them to lose every week or tie. Or tie.
I'm definitely looking forward to the trip to Florida though. That is what I'm waiting.
Vacations.
Yes.
Yeah, I've always hated the beach, but I'm gonna
Warm
try not
weather.
to this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
not.
sandy.
Sand everywhere. It's gross.
So what does God's plan from Genesis to the time of Jesus tell us about like what God is like?
Oh boy. I think thinking about this, like you think of like the Old Testament and New Testament, that like he's two completely different gods. I think we tend to like personally, like growing up, I always thought he was like completely different. Like he was angry and always wanted justice. Like in like the Old Testament and the New Testament, he was all loving and kind. But I think throughout, as you like start to read through it more, you start to see that he is the same, and like his character is all throughout that. So from like Genesis to Revelation, we just see that he truly is like caring and loving, and he just like he shows that differently from the beginning of the Old Testament to the end of the New Testament. So.
How crazy is it that God sat here and had that anticipation of waiting to create things the same way that we wait for vacation or to lose on Sunday?
Right.
Like God was in anticipation for creating us, which is cool.
That's true. That's cool. So sorry. So I'm gonna read Romans 8:31 through 40 real fast.
It's my favorite chapter.
Oh, that's good. So it says, "What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? He who did not spare his own son, but gave him up for all of us, how will he not also with him gracefully give us all these things? Who shall bring any charge against God's elect? It is God who justifies. Who is to condemn? Jesus Christ is the one who died. More than that, who was raised, who is at the right hand of God, who indeed is interceding for us. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or danger or sword? As it is written, for your sake we are being killed all the day long. We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. No, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. For I am sure that neither death nor life, nor angels nor rulers, nor things present nor things to come, nor powers, nor height, nor depth, nor anything else in this creation will separate us from the love of God and Jesus Christ our Lord." So that's a long thing to unpack.
Yeah, take a breath.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
What words or phrases do you guys most connect with? Like, what stood out to you the most in that such lengthy passage?
I think when it talks about Jesus dying for all, like I think we often forget because we have enemies and we have people that we just dislike.
Right.
We often forget about that thing where it's like he died for everyone. Like this, it's not just for us. It's not just for the people that we like that are in our circle. It's for
Right.
everyone. So it's like a good reminder of like how do we show that to everyone? How do we show his love and what he did for everyone to everyone? So
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, we just always want somebody on our team, honestly. Like, all the time, we just feel like it's so easy to get caught up in life and feel like you're trapped in a corner trying to do something by yourself. You're doing life by yourself, and it's super lonely. So God's like, hey, listen, no matter what you're going through or where you're at, like, you have somebody on your team, and we put the ultimate Patrick Mahomes on your team.
Right. I especially liked how, like, he's like, oh wait, there's like more to this. He doesn't stop with like one characteristic. He just like keeps going, and he's like, this is all about like what God is for. So how has your understanding of this passage deepened in like the last few weeks that we've gone through like this kind of series?
Pretty much kind of in that concept, like how can I show appreciation? Like we've gone towards the idea of showing appreciation and love to the people that we don't usually have in our circles, but I think it's also helped me try to connect with those people that are in my circle more, realizing that I can't have the same intentionality, because you have to have like such a small circle
Right.
to be super intentional with, so you have to also expand that and be thinking about them while you're thinking about those people that are on the outside of that as well. So I think it's helped me expand my thoughts of like I can deepen this relationship in this way.
That was great.
Thanks.
So how do we know that God really is for us?
I mean, like, honestly, think of the thing that you love the most in your whole life, and to say, okay, I'm giving this up for you.
Right.
Like, what else do you need to
Yeah,
say? Like, you know what I
that's
mean? Like,
true, yeah.
that sacrifice in itself is like me now almost having 2 children, super close. I can't imagine giving up one of them
Right,
for
yeah.
anybody else, like anybody else. So, just that thought alone is like, whatever you love the most, think about giving it up for someone else or all of mankind or whatever. And
Yeah.
That's true. So what are some reasons it could be difficult for someone to believe that God is for them?
I think so much happens like within our world today, and I think bad things are going to happen. We're all going to go through trials, but sometimes it's so hard to decipher like where we see God, and so sometimes we're just thinking bad things are happening to us,
Right.
and then it's hard to just filter in all the good during that. I think it's usually just like a blockade of like bad thoughts in our brain, and we just have like a really difficult time trying to like get through all that mesh, you know?
I literally was doing a discussion post about that the other day where someone was like, I don't understand how we could see God in our bad times. But it was literally like, God's always working through that, and then when we look back on that later, like we see that like where he actually worked, even though we don't feel that he wasn't there.
And I've always thought some people are just better at seeing him in those moments than others are. I think it just kind of depends on where you've had and started your relationship with God, and kind of your spiritual gifts, how you communicate to him best. I think everyone has different ways of doing that.
yeah, and if we're even talking about what?
2 minutes left on this card. Yeah. No.
And even when we're talking about relationships, like, if you're mad at somebody, even just trying to figure out or you're going through weird times or whatever, like, even just saying, okay, where is God in Caitlin? Where is God in Lexia? Where is God in whatever
Right.
inanimate objects, trees, I don't know, whatever you're mad at, like, where is God at work in these things? It just gives you a different mindset, and it makes you a little bit more selfless than selfish, and it's just helpful.
Right. So last question. What are some ways we can help others see that God is for them?
I think just going into everything with like a servant's heart and mindset. It doesn't have to be like this grand gesture all the time. It's literally just being there, shooting them a text, just doing something small for them, just kind of like acknowledge someone, know their name, stuff like that.
Yeah, and don't let them get away without knowing that you have a deep relationship and you love them.
Hi guys, I'm Mr. Taylor from Whitewater Youth, and thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and check us out on Instagram.